Hello friends, welcome back to this live session. And as you know, my name is Chandrakant and I'm your host today. And we are talking about the AI, how AI can be used to increase productivity in our businesses. And it's going to be open discussion, and we allow you to join live with your mic and camera. So if you're live and if you have mic and camera, you can join live. Your video will display here during this live stream, and we can have debate, we can also have discussion. So if you are ready, how to join this live stream, the description has all the details. You can kindly go through the description below and join me live and discuss with me with your mic and camera. All right, let's proceed further. The topic is how AI will be able to boost our productivity in the business, because we have passed that point where people are saying that, hey, AI is not going to be here, AI is not going to replace me. Believe it or not, AI is already here, and as we progress in future, generative AI is going to help us big time. So let's proceed further and discuss how AI can help us improve our businesses, improve our productivity, improve our bottom lines as well as top line. So the first point is, let us understand how the generative AI works. Well, generative AI is a text-based AI system, which by now most of you must be aware. There are several AI systems which are being promoted by both Google, Microsoft, and a lot of other systems are introducing AI as we speak, including LinkedIn, Facebook, Shopify. Whichever systems your business is running, you have some component of the generative AI. Now, AI is different from generative AI because generative AI is simply a text-based AI system. Using the text, you will be able to give command to AI. AI will then comply to your command. So it is a lot easier because generative AI is something which is available for common people, and you can actually use your daily language to communicate with AI. AI can give return in terms of exotic results. Now, the command could be search the web, and AI can actually understand what is that you are looking for, give you a holistic answer. Rather than you spending time in searching the web, constantly going from web pages to web pages, AI will then search the entire web, give you a consolidated answer without you having to basically go to individual web pages and then find the answer. The best part is AI will also give you the source. So if AI has actually sourced 10 web pages, it will tell you that the consolidated answer has come from these 10 web pages. So you are safe there. AI is not going to generate anything on its own. So here you can actually do research based on your text commands. It can also help you generate images. Now, there are some paid tools which will allow you to create really good quality images, and that is going to compete with the realistic. So that is why these AI based tools, which are most of them are paid tools as of now. So these paid tools are basically making sure that the quality is very good, and that is why these paid tools are being used effectively, especially by the media organizations. So going forward, let's look at what is that the next important issue which is going to help us when we deploy AI. So the next issue is how we can revolutionize various industries. So AI is now being deployed in various industries as we know it. However, there are certain industries which are completely moving on to the AI bandwagon. Now, all industries may not be able to move immediately onto the AI, because there is a physical component which cannot be replaced by generative AI. However, generative AI is absolutely free as this point in time, although advanced forms of AI are being charged by both Microsoft as well as by Google. And as you know, most of the companies are either with Microsoft, Google, or Amazon. So their AI is being charged, especially the advanced AI is, and in case of Google, there is a workspace. Most of the companies use workspace, and the AI is paid in the workspace arena. However, the basic AI is available for all humans to access, leverage. Even systems like WhatsApp is providing AI. So there are certain industries which are completely moving. So things like copywriting. So if there are copywriting skills that you're looking for, AI can do beautiful work in the area of copywriting, and everybody needs copywriting because this is something which is required by especially if you are doing SEO and things like that, and also creating articles, also writing speeches. The copywriting is very important aspect of our physical world. However, AI is taking over this arena, and it will help you create your web pages, it will help you create content, it will help you create your speeches, articles, presentations. So all of these things are being used by generative AI, and all it takes is that you give simple text commands, what is that you want. AI will actually then give you in return a ready-made solution. To a certain extent, even the code writing is now taken over by AI. However, code writing requires a lot of logic, so my caution is take it with a pinch of salt. Make sure that you do a proper debugging, because AI can, insert something which you may not want your end software to have. All right. So moving with ahead with that, then there are industries which are related to creativity, especially the media industry and also the artist painting. If you go to Instagram and if you visit any of the artists today, their paintings, they have their own paintings, but they also use AI to generate mock-up of their paintings. So by enhancing their repository, by enhancing their repository in the sense that your online library, which has a bunch of real photos, also mock-ups created by AI, which are very close to the real photos, real pictures, real paintings. So AI is now being used heavily by artists, by copywriter, and also by content creators, bloggers, and this industry is completely taken over by generative AI. However, generative AI is now also going forward is going to improve. A lot of features will get enhanced as we go into the future. So more and more features will be added to generative AI. The best part of generative AI is that it's absolutely free. It is hosted on a public platform. The Microsoft OpenAI is completely open source, so you can actually, if you understand the machine learning, you can actually get the code and generate your own OpenAI, and therefore it is very revolutionary. It is accessible by normal human beings. Okay, moving forward, what is that we have to be careful about, and that is the ethical consideration. So AI can actually help you, but then AI needs to be controlled, in the sense that if you are using AI to leverage too many things, a lot of decision making is also handled over to AI, then you will have to make sure that your businesses are using the AI ethically. It should not happen that it should have a detrimental effect on your business. It should not have any negative impact on your business. It should be properly handled. So there are challenges. You need a very experienced person who have the knowledge of regulations, legal systems, also the business processes, and therefore just don't leave the AI open for when you implement AI in your organization. Make sure that you have a proper person. If you know nuances of machine learning, AI, and also business processes, legal requirements, regulations, well and good, you can do it yourself. But if you are running a company, you are a CEO and you want to implement AI, then make sure that you have the right resource to not only implement AI but also to manage it, because if you leave too many things, especially when it comes to decision making. I mean, if you have somebody asking question on your website and then a bot, AI bot, is basically responding to it by referring into some database, all that is fine. But then if you have some sort of decision making happening, then please make sure that you do not leave that to only AI, because AI can actually handle that, but then you are not confident whether this AI is working on the adequate systems, adequate understanding of the nuances which are required to handle the decisions uh, by various for various situations, in especially dealing with customers. So make sure that you understand these challenges and also understand the regulation. You don't want to AI to use certain words which are not allowed by social media, and that could create a situation where the ethical consideration will come big time. Because AI is, as we say, is artificial intelligence. It is intelligent to certain extent, and therefore it can create words. All kinds of words are available in the internet, and the source of generative AI is the internet. So you don't want the AI to use certain words pick up from the internet, and which can be counterproductive for your business. So therefore you have to be very careful about how to implement, and therefore I suggest that you bring an expert on board who will do all this work for you, and then you hold that person accountable in case something goes south. All right, let's move forward. What are the future trends? So I covered that already. However, a lot of future trends are coming in generative AI. The usage is very simple. It is text based. So, and as long as you can type something like one sentence, two sentence, tell the AI what you expect in return, AI will then have a very complex brain, as we speak in layman's term, or very complex algorithm, which will interpret your, two line, two sentences, and then give you return what you expect. So therefore, it's very, very powerful. Now, AI, certain AIs are looking at data from 2020 onwards, and however, the main AI which has been running the Google whole business or Microsoft whole business, which is having at least 15 to 20 years of existence, those AIs are not available. That AI engine is not available for public. The generative AI, which is right now available in public, is the new generative AI engine, which is sort of a smaller baby of the main AI, which is being used by Microsoft and Google as well as Amazon. The generative AI is having very limited knowledge base, which is based on internet, all the data after 2020. However, the main AI is not available for public. So that I think as we move forward, the baby version of AI, which is generative AI, will get much more powerful, because starting from 2020, the content will also grow tremendously in the internet, and probably these principal companies who owns these engines may decide to replace their AI engines with the original AI engines, which are quite mature, and then the usability will become very, very powerful. Near human intellect kind of experience people can get by implementing the stronger, much more advanced AI. Now, once that happened, what you can expect from all these things? I think the whole aspect of usability in terms of in near future. Let's talk about next 3 to 5 years. The AR development, which is the augmented reality development, is also happening independent of AI development. So at some point in time, AR, which is augmented reality, and VR, which is virtual reality, will actually merge together along with AI, and then moving forward, this will be a big thing, because then AI will be able to leverage its own power, and humans will be able to live in an immersive experience in all walks of life, whether you are in education, healthcare, recreation, leisure, etc. Possibilities are immense. However, right now AI is in infancy, and as we move forward, AI is going to become much more capable, and that is when we will actually really appreciate the power of AI. But that point is not too far from now. I think, give or take 1 year, in couple of years, next couple of years, we start seeing very powerful AI implementation along with augmented reality solutions and virtual reality solutions. And a lot of these solutions will creep into or kind of get implemented into healthcare, in education, also tours and travel, leisure industry. So wait and watch for it. This is the future trend that I see from my side. Moving forward, I've already covered the future trend. There are, AI being, generative AI is headed in which direction. So over here, I would like to invite some of you who are watching me live. As you know that we are live, and we invite people to join live with their camera and mic. The process of joining is given in the description. Kindly go through the description and join live with your mic and camera. All right. So moving forward, generative AI is definitely getting much more stronger, much more powerful, and as we progress in the future, things looks very bright. Very soon, the humans will be able to use their creativity to do some things which are very very different from today, because now 8 billion of us are here. Very soon, in next 50 to 60 years, will be like 12 billion. So most of the humans will then start focusing on much more creativity, and most of the mundane jobs will be handed over to AI. Generative AI will also undergo a lot of changes. Right now it is text based, that means you have to type your command on the screen, but in future there could be a situation where the voice enabled systems will be much more powerful, much more accurate, and when that happens, all walks of life will get affected. The generative part will be taken over by the voice recognition, and voice-based command will start working. So then it will become like a real science fiction, where by voice, by just talking to the AI, you will be able to prompt the AI, and that is where it is heading. The voice-based systems are not so strong right now, but I think as we progress in future, AI will basically help us improve these systems, and then we will be able to build a more interactive, more augmented reality or virtual reality based voice and video based systems with AI. Maybe we will be able to use face recognition much more effectively, and AI can play a major role in managing our homes, our office, So I think that is where it is headed. For some time, there will be hybrid models. So what is hybrid model? That AI will do certain activity in our society, and humans will also do certain activities in our society. So there will be a combination of some sort of mesh, matrix system, because right now we have only humans working, and there are rules and regulations which are also present in our society to manage. There are rules, regulations, legal systems, processes which are already created over the years, over the centuries. That is why we have this civilization running successfully. However, if you bring AI in the picture, we will have to come up with hybrid model, giving responsibility to humans as well as AI, who will do what, up to what extent AI will work, and from there humans will take over. So it's going to be a sort of a meshed hybrid system that will come in the near future, and then going forward, most of the regulations and rules of the society will be woven around this hybrid system. So friends, this is what I feel in a long short term. Generative AI is going to stay. It is going to govern our life, and it will also make sure that we progress in the right direction. If you have any questions, feel free to send it across, and I will definitely take your question in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a nice time.